Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get everything set up real quick, and I am a mess today. Alright, so, hey y'all, it's Miss Miles here. I am getting ready to start packing our show, our super delayed Saturday show that actually became a Sunday show. Going with the theme of super delayed, I'm continuing that today with this packing stream. And it's going to be a little different than usual. I did not get a chance to organize or sort most of these items beforehand, so y'all get to see the full shebang of like all the work that goes into getting these items sorted and you know, together, weighed out, all of that stuff. So you get the real behind the scenes, no cuts, no like, you know, this is legit how it is. So hey Chris, there was a delayed alpaca stream. Yeah, so I think because we started doing the multi-stream with like Twitch and YouTube, I think it might be slightly delayed for the alerts going out, but I don't know for sure. So, but you know, that's going with the theme of today's and yesterday's stream. It's the super delayed show. You know, we're just about 8 hours late, you know, it's fine. If it were a real job, I'd be fired, but, you know, y'all are understanding. Yeah, so thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Chris, #1 fan, always here. Super, super happy to have you here. And, yeah, have you started packing up your stuff yet? And also, I'm sorry, because I'm going to have everything is, yeah, it's a mess today. No! That's not what I meant to do. I meant to grab the window. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. No, what is... Ooh, hey, Cheffish! I know. Wait a minute, there are 2 #1 fans. That is true, Cheffish. See, you came in. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I should have just kept my mouth shut and be like, no. It's all of y'all. Y'all are freaking awesome for always being here. I know, I saw the Discord just a minute ago. I was saying that, we're going along with the super delayed stream situation today. I don't have anything sorted. Half of the Post-it notes fell off the items last night. All the bundles and stuff are still together, and those are still labeled, so I can find what everything is. But you know, I don't have boxes made. I have thank you cards made. So, yeah. Let's get it going. Chef is #1, you're #2. Works for me. I mean, y'all could be also, y'all could share the 0.5 spot. So the 2 of y'all together, you know. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, it's really weird because I have my camera over here, which is like off of the screen, and so I'm looking at the camera, which is not in front of my computer, and then I have to look at... You require more gummies. So yeah, so like I said, everything is just slightly off today. But let's go ahead and get it started. We're gonna start off with 16-bit Drill Sergeant. If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby, shake and bake. That's true. That's true. We laugh about that. We were talking about that the other day. Yeah. How was your trip, Chef? Was it fun? Did you win money? I hope y'all did. Okay, so I have to run to the table real quick. Actually, I'll probably just drag the table over. It's just easier, right? If I just drag the table and knock stuff over as I'm doing it. Alright, check me out, check me out. There we go, there we go. Alright. So now, oh, that just looks like a big old pile of mess. That's a big old pile of mess. Okay, that's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I love it. I love it. See? Y'all are so awesome. I really do. Like, I love the community that we've created, and I love all the friends that we've made. Like, it's just... It really is such an honor and a privilege to get to do this and, like, to have y'all in our lives, you know? It makes me feel real special. Like, seriously, I could be doing, like, I could be doing hair in the salon all day still. Not that I don't enjoy it, but, like, you know, I did that for 15 years. That was a long time. Now I get to hang out with my husband and my kid all day. Like, that's so much fun. So, That's awesome. Oh, no, he doesn't normally read the chats. So, yeah, put it in there and then delete it. Because he's driving right now. Unless he's driving and then on the YouTube, which I hope he's not. Okay, so let's see. So 16-bit Drill Sergeant picked up the red and blue Joy-Con with the comfort grip. And I went ahead and I cleaned it all this morning with alcohol. I cleaned all the contacts off. I tried to get the little scuff marks and stuff off. Oh, there's like the little sticker. Let me try to get that off. But yeah, that was... I did get most of the cleaning done before the stream, but I still have to clean one of the Guitar Hero guitars. And... yeah. It's been... like, today's just been one of those days. Oh, first of all, did y'all get to see the full moon last night? I mean, not the full moon, the lunar eclipse. Did y'all happen to catch that? I got to take some pictures, but I took them on my phone. So, like, you can kind of see the moon's face. Like, it's not... I'm okay at taking nighttime pictures. Like, I used to have a phone that I could get really, really clear moon pictures for some reason. And then, like, after a while, they downgraded the camera. And it was like, I stopped being able to get such good pictures. Oh, that's awesome. That's smart. Yeah, see? Shell's awesome. She knows what's up. Chris, did you get to see the lunar eclipse last night? I'll show you on my phone. So we'll see how this goes. No, wrong. I was texting everybody. I was trying to be like, yeah, go outside. Check out the moon. Oh, no, that's too much. Too fast. Let's see. I think this is... it's probably my best one. So it was like right as the moon was starting to come back out and you could see it again, like after the shadow was passing over. So it was like 11:30 last night when this was going on. Sorry. It's just as bad. It's like, ooh, it's a little orange ball. But yeah, it was really pretty. I got to stand outside on the porch and watch the stars. Alright, so I'm going to wrap up these two discs really quick. And then, hey, I want to let y'all know, Chef and Chris, and anybody else that ends up watching this in the future, for whatever reason, when the new update hit out with Whatnot, some of the previous functionalities looks like they're broken right now. So they had it to where you couldn't win multiple times in a stream, you know, to make it fair for everybody. But unfortunately, it seems like that functionality was broken. So just be careful of that. So Whatnot is aware, and we did have that situation happen in our stream last night. So unfortunately, we did have to, you know, we wrote a note to the individual, letting them know, unfortunately, you know, in order to continue to provide the best service and products for the customers and everything, that we needed to only allow one win per stream. So you can win every stream, you can only just win one item per stream. So they're going to get the first item that they won, and then I'm going to send them a bag of gummy bears in place of the second item that they won. Because, I mean, I don't want to have them feel like they got shortchanged, but also it's not fair, and y'all know we're all about fairness, and that's why we typically don't run a lot of, like, giveaways that, you know, like, we want our giveaways to go back to the community, but also to our supporters and stuff like that. So we try to do giveaways in stream, but also for the people that support us and purchase from us. So, yeah, well, so after there was a couple instances of people winning over $5,000 in gifts in an individual stream because of some, you know, and also some exploits we're taking advantage of. You know, it's just not a good look for whatnot. It brings the morale of the community down because it feels like it's a rigged situation. And I mean, the odds are that you can win 2 items in a stream. You know, it's not like it's impossible, but it also you should just be able to win once, you know, just to make it fair for everybody else. So I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling that, you know, they might not be happy about it, but that's okay because, you know, if they're not happy about it, then it is what it is. You know, we're doing this for the community. We want to make sure that everybody's able to get something. So, the other thing is that you, once you input a giveaway, you can't change to make it for followers only or for international. So if you mess up in the very beginning and you don't put that on there, then there's a very good chance that you'll end up getting an international winner. And if it's going to Canada, 4 ounces is about $40 out of your pocket. So, you know, just be aware of that if you don't want to have to ship internationally. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's not that I don't want people to win. I want everyone to get a chance to win. You know? Like, that's really all it is that I want everyone to be able to feel like, you know, they can participate and, you know, win something. I mean, I still have never won a single item in any stream that I've been in. You know, and that's fine. It's not like I need to win any items, but, you know, odds are I've been in hundreds of streams and participated in hundreds of giveaways and never won anything, you know? So, I don't know. 16 plus 3 is 19. Yeah, I worry that people are going to be upset or disappointed because they aren't getting what they thought. And I understand. I would be frustrated too because, you know, who doesn't want free stuff? But at the same time, dang it. See, because I didn't print all this stuff out now early in advance, I already am closing up the boxes and I haven't put the packing slips in there and I haven't put the thank you notes in there. I haven't put the stickers in there. See, this is what happens when I don't prepare. It's like, what? You didn't have 2 days to get yourself prepared, Miss Malice? No. Didn't. What'd you do the whole time? Stuff and things. Alright, that is dirty. There we go. Alright, so 16-bit drill sergeant. We are good to go. Number 1. I don't know. I just never want people to be mad at me. Yes. So we do have some Tari stuff left. So if you see the Jack Skellington blanket right there, underneath there is a bunch of boxed Atari stuff and loose cartridges and stuff. So I know we have like G.I. Joe is still in there, and I don't even know. There's a bunch of stuff. So, but yeah, there's like 4 boxed games and then maybe 20 cartridges, 15 cartridges maybe. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff in there, some good stuff too. So. But yeah, oh, and hey, Chris. So, Chef Fish brought up something to me the other day. She had her first 10 reviews. and her score was 4.6. And so it's, of course, it's upsetting when your score kind of dips down below what you think, because, I mean, of course, we're all providing our best quality service that we can. But when you have your first couple of reviews, each review is like statistically going to weigh a whole lot. So say you have 10 reviews and one person decides to, rate you lower, it will bring your review down. But the thing is that you're going to sell thousands and thousands of items, so you're never going to please everyone. And there's people out there that are buying stuff just to rate you poorly. There are nefarious actors in the world. There are other vendors that will do that to you, because you'll never know who scored you what. You never get to see, what you messed up on or anything like that. So don't be upset. Don't let it get you down if you have any issues with your ratings on your first, couple of sales. If it tanks really, really low, then, maybe it's something to look into. But more than likely, you'll have one customer that'll, kind of give you a lower score. And that's okay, because once you reach 1,000, one review isn't going to matter. You're going to average out, pretty high overall. So don't let it get you down or anything like that. Sorry, I keep getting all these little messages, and I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. So we're good. Okay, so we just did 16-bit Drill Sergeant. Let's go ahead and do A.N. Clardy, or Unclardy, I don't know. A.N. Clardy. They got WWF SmackDown for the PlayStation. Let's see. See where that is. Fish. Mansell's. Video games. This one. Video games. Video games. Dark Fountain. Smarty J. So usually, y'all, what I do, and this is just my process, I like to lay everything out and try to measure it up with boxes before I start, so that I can actually have an idea of how big of a box I need for everyone. Cause yeah, this is not fun. Stardust, Paper, Emilio, D-Wayne. Oh, but I still never found that person's thing. It's PlayStation. Oh, that's Magix. Come on, get it together. Let's get it together. Okay, alright. Okay. PlayStation. Okay, if y'all see it, let me know. Because what game is it? SmackDown 2. I wonder if it's this one. It could be this one. I don't know if it's this one games. Okay, no. Figueroa. Shellfish. It's a PlayStation game. G-Sauce. Figueroa. NCAA 15. Where is this? Haha! found it. Oh, that's awesome, Chef. Thanks for the coffee, y'all. I sincerely appreciate it. We recently started drinking the nitro cold brew from Starbucks, or pretty much any place where we can get nitro cold brew. And we went to this place in Milwaukee called Hillcrow. Holy cow, y'all. That freaking coffee was so good. There was this one called like the salted caramel cow or salted caramel something or other. Dude, it was so delicious. All right. Shoot. Y'all, I almost forgot about my onboarding. $6 p.m. Okay. Whew. Let me put that into the calendar real quick. I knew I had something tonight. All right. Don't let me forget. Whew. Okay, cool. So, on Uncle Artie. Oh, dude, that disc looks perfect. So, really nice disc. SmackDown 2 for the PlayStation. It does have a cracked cover, but that's okay. All conditions were shown on stream. Yeah, no, I know. Well, what made me think about it? Remind me to remind you. Yeah, for real, Chris. All right, so remind me. Like, I had to put it in my phone just now because I thought I had already done it, and it was like, well, because I was going to say, okay, so, I am leaving for Maryland on the 1st, and I'll be in Maryland for 5 days for my grandparents' memorial service, and so I was like, yeah, I'll do a show while I'm in Maryland, because why not? I have nothing else to do while I'm there. I mean, I have other stuff to do, but, like, why not, right? Make it an adventure. And then I was like, oh crap, I gotta do onboarding. So yeah. There we go. Pokemon. So, like, today feels like such a Monday. Like, I know it's Monday, but it like, is literally being the Mondayest of Mondays. So, earlier, the printer wouldn't work right. And so, or it ran out of paper. And I was like, oh crap, I only have, like, 10 pieces of paper left, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'll come upstairs, I'll use what I have left, and I'll print the rest of the stuff out. No big deal. I gotta put the thank you note in there. Dang it. That's what I get for talking. So I go upstairs and I put the paper, the fancy paper, the cardstock paper, in the printer, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it'll be fine. Like, I have plenty of cardstock paper for all the printing I need to do. So it finally stops printing, and I look at the stupid printer, and it reprinted 48 pages of the same thing for no reason. So I wasted all the last bits of my paper, plus all the cardstock stuff. And I'm like, I don't have anything. It's not a waste. It's cost of doing business. But still, oh, frustrating. And like I've told y'all before too, so it's taken me a long time because I'm sitting here individually putting in the item size and all that stuff. If you do it in advance, it makes it a lot easier. It makes the stream go a lot faster, but it's a lot of preparation. But if you don't have you don't have any distractions while you're doing it, so it can make it faster. But you also want to think about it, like, you know, are you using your packing time? Well, I should be streaming on Whatnot too. Are you using... Yeah. It happens. I do it all the time because it's like I'm used to having everything pre-printed, so it's like it's already sitting there. Makes it easy, you know? Oh, that sucks. What kind of printer did you get? Like, honestly, the printer that I have for my paper is an HP LaserJet that I got on Amazon for $84. And honestly, that thing is a beast. You buy the Amazon, like, they have, like, cheap toner. It's, like, I want to say $21, and you get 2 things of toner, and it lasts for, like, 5,000 sheets of paper. So, with all the printing that I do, I go through, like, I've gone through 4 things of toner in 2 years. And I use the printer a lot. So, oh, Ann Clardy. Ann Clardy is how you say that person's name. That makes sense. But yeah, so if you want and you need to like send your printer back and get a different one, I can show you which one I got, and I love it. And then also for your thermal printer, get the Rollo. It's good. It's easy to set up. It's affordable. It's not the Dymo, so it's not super duper expensive. But don't get the, like, there's one that's like similar in price. It's like $124 from Amazon. Pay the $180 for the Rollo or $150 for the Rollo, and get the one that prints 4x6-inch labels. You will thank me for having that one over buying a cheaper printer. Like, there's certain things you just want to just pay a little bit more for, because it's going to be less of a pain for you in the future. So, all right, up next we have BDS13. Whoa, we got 5 people on the stream. Hey, how's it going? I'm packing stuff. This is from the Whatnot show we had last night, which was the super delayed Saturday show that ended up being a Sunday show, and now it is a super delayed Monday packing show. So all these items will get to the post office tomorrow. I apologize. Life, it happens. Epson, oh yeah. See, I mean, Epsons are, honestly, I stopped using inkjet printers for the business because 1, LaserJet printers have that crisp professional look, and 2, they print so much faster. And I was running out of inkjet ink way too fast. It's so expensive. It's like $60 for like 2 little cartridges that last you like 500 sheets of paper. Whereas I spent $84 for the printer, I spend $20 for the toner, I buy the toner twice a year, and I'm good. It's great. It's super fast. Yeah, I mean, sometimes those printers are good though, so, I mean, you know, it's hit or miss. Like, I just happened to find, like, I bought it when I was making lightsabers, and it was the printer that all the people that were making lightsabers and doing acid-etched jewelry recommended, because the toner implants really well on this paper that transfers markings onto circuit boards. So, like, I was so deep into the community at that point that it was like, they were like, oh no, this is what we use. So, I'm sharing it with you. It's great. I'll send you the link. Okay, sorry y'all. So up next is BDS1313. They picked up Atari Kangaroo CIB, and they got Atari Berserk CIB. So, let's see what we got here. That's one of them. Where's the other one? Kangaroo. That's Asteroids. There's Kangaroo. Alright, so we got Kangaroo, and we got Berserk. CIB. Like, I have no memory of Atari at all. Like, I don't remember playing on an Atari growing up. I don't remember having one. But what's really funny is one day when I was going through, like, my parents' media cabinet when I was maybe 13, I found a full-ass ColecoVision in there. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure it was an Atari. but I think it's like ColecoVision. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is between the two. But yeah, I found a full like console, and I was like, what the heck is this? I'd never even seen it before. Pong and Pitfall. Like I played Pong, but I don't remember I don't remember it being like on. I think I played Pong on the computer, to be honest. But I played a lot of computer games growing up, because my dad always had a computer, and so that was just kind of more what we did. Okay, so this is BDS 1313. That. I'm just gonna reuse, recycle, right? Sorry, BDS. Oh, I hope they don't get upset. I know Ty uses like all the little scraps and stuff. I just... Y'all know I worry too much about this stuff. It's because I want people to be like happy and feel like I took good care of their stuff. 1 pound, 3 ounces. Oops. See, so Chef Fish, we just can't, or well, both y'all, this is like kind of, you know, it'll happen to y'all too. So I just had a situation where these 2 boxes, you know, when you're entering stuff, you only get the choices of like, you know, and have you noticed that there's no 1 pound? Like it goes from 15 ounces to 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds. So I think what you can do in that situation, because I just noticed it the other day, is you can add custom weight. And so you can get into that, like, this item weighs 17 ounces and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's really hard. You can't do anything about it on the computer, but you can edit it on the app on your phone. So I thought that was really weird, though. I was like, okay. So yeah, so a lot of times that could be a reason that people get upset about shipping on certain items, because we, as sellers, we don't have any option. I'm sure Whatnot knows about that, but I don't know why they haven't done anything about it. Or maybe they don't know, and maybe we need to bring it up. So, I don't know. That was BDS 1313. Oh, and then so y'all, I'm going to put a poll up on Discord over the next couple of days. I'm trying to work on it. Little Malice is helping me come up with the ideas and stuff like that. But so I have a couple of wholesale food accounts. So I want y'all to look at the items that I'm interested in getting, and then just kind of say, okay, yeah, for sure on that, or so I can kind of see like what my immediate group of friends and family are into, and then we can kind of expand from there. I did get a wholesale account with a wholesale company, well, obviously wholesale, company in Japan, but I have to do a $5,000 order when I import the stuff, so I have to make sure that whatever I'm getting is like top tier stuff and that people are going to actually want, so I'll let y'all know. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. It's kind of sucks. Okay, so up next we have Berserk Games, and they got PSP Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker right here. Dun, dun, dun. I forgot to get envelopes. Oops. I'll be right back. I'm sitting there trying to be all like gentle, and then I dropped a bunch of envelopes on my cat because she was sleeping next to the box. Oh, nice! That's awesome. I'm sure he's gonna love it. You know, General. Alright, so. That was going to Berserk Games. That was the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Nope. Don't put the shipping label in there instead. I cannot tell y'all how many times I've done that. Okay, so that was Berserk Games. And on to the next one. So today shouldn't be so bad. I only have 34 items to pack and we're already 3 down. So what is that, 10% done? We're doing great. We're doing great, guys, gals, folks. Chris, no, dude, we sincerely just appreciate you. Like, just being here and hanging out with us and being part of the family. Like, you don't have to spend any money. Like, I know you want to, and not even like you don't even have to send us stuff. You know, I know you want to, and like it's awesome that you have something that you want to share. But just know that like you're always part of the family, and you don't have to do anything or give us anything or buy anything for us to appreciate you being here. So seriously, dude, like we appreciate you. Same with you, Chef. You know that y'all can just hang out with us anytime. If y'all ever need anything from us, you know, we're here to do what we can to help y'all be successful, but also be there for you as friends. You know, it's like the world is rough. We need as many friends as we possibly can, you know? And if we build together as a team, then with all of us and all of our minds, there's no telling what we can accomplish and how great we can make the world, you know? So it's like if we can build up an army of, you know, peaceful fighters that are all just trying to make the world a better place, then let's do that. Okay, so up next we have Bully 725, and they won a doodly dude. Sorry. That is a memory card. Dude, Chris, you know, like, I've been through some stuff, and I've made it through on the other side, and I'm in such a good place now in my life that, not that I have advice to give, but I definitely have an ear to lend, and if I have advice that I feel is valid, then I try to give it to people, you know, or at least I share my experience and help, you know, give people, you know, like, well, this is my experience from my perspective. You know, I don't know if this is information that's going to help you or not, but here it is anyway. But again, you know, life's rough, man. Okay, so let's see. We got Bowley 725, and they got that PSP Black Memory card. Like, honestly, dude, too, you know, here's my thing. It's like, I want you to be successful, and I want you to know that you've got a friend and you've got a support system that can help you reach and achieve the success that you want, you know, especially with Whatnot. You know, it's going to be so much easier for you because you have somebody that you can reach out to troubleshoot, and like, you know, if Whatnot support doesn't get back to you fast enough, it's like, hey, what's, you know, there's, you know, it's good having a tribe, for sure. What? I'm so sorry, Xander. I don't know how to log into the Twitch. I just know that it automatically streams there. But I love you, and I'm glad that you're here. Okay, oh yeah, the memory card. Memory card, Miss Malice, memory card. I need a memory card for myself. If only I can plug this in. Dude, could you imagine? Okay, so it's kind of like a play on the memory things in Rick and Morty, where Rick stores all the memories in those little tubes, and he can like go back and like put them in there. But could you imagine like a movie or something like that based on like, you could basically pick up anybody's memories and just like plug them into yourself and like relive somebody's life? What if you wanted to go and like rent somebody else's memory, and so you could like go and feel like the hug of your parents or something like that again? I'm sure there is. I don't know yet, and I'm so like, I'm such a new, like I can do the technical stuff, like I can set up the stream, and I can set up all the, you know, the behind the scenes stuff and make it look pretty. But when it comes to like all the rest of the stuff, I have no clue. So this is for Bolly. Bolly got that memory card. Is this live? What up? Yes, it's live. How are you? Yeah, I'm just packing. I'm just packing. Yeah, so this is the stuff from last night's stream. So I meant to start packing early this morning, but I just didn't. But yeah, dude. So yeah, we like to pack. I plan on packing on Whatnot in the future, as well, like having a simul stream like we normally do. I just I don't have my selling account approved yet. Like I go and do my orientation tonight at 6, so I can't stream from my account when I'm packing it. So I just do it on YouTube. Yeah, no, I know. Because I followed your Instagram, so I recognized your name. Yeah, and so today is actually a really, really bad day, because normally I spend a lot of time before the stream starts organizing everybody's stuff and getting everybody's boxes put together and everything weighed, and all the labels are already made, but I didn't today, and so now I'm doing it item by item, so it takes a lot longer, but it's kind of nice because you can see the whole process. You know, if you're a new seller or you're interested in selling, it gives you a transparent look of the behind the scenes. This is what it takes to get all your stuff out the door for your customers. So like earlier I was checking the discs in the GameCube bundle from Mad Pix, making sure that they looked good, and making sure for sure that that custom Robo game works, because I know that that was the game that was like the chase out of that box, and I wanted to make sure that it was good to go. So I spent a little time working on that. Like I said, I got everybody's thank you cards written out, all that jazz. So this was Camelog picked up Asteroids for the PlayStation. So I already wrapped it up, but you can see it says Asteroids right there. Yeah, it's really nice, and it's kind of cool because it gives me the opportunity to hang out with everybody in a non, nobody you know, like, I don't have, sometimes I have my tips up there, like you can tip me on Venmo or Cash App or whatever if you want to, but at the same time, sometimes it's nice to just hang out and just chill together in a informational kind of setting, so we can talk about Whatnot packing, we can talk about selling on Whatnot, and you know, it's just more of like a chill hangout thing. I like it. Don't close it up. Print the shipping label first. Remember. So like I said, normally I have all this stuff done in advance to make the packing stream a lot smoother, but y'all get to see the behind the scenes. Miss Malice makes messes. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it because I have other friends on YouTube that aren't necessarily on Whatnot that like to come and hang out. Sometimes my mom shows up too, and so that's kind of cool because I don't get to see her very often. So it is nice. But yeah, thank y'all for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support always. Like, honestly, y'all, I never ever in my life thought that I would be selling games as an adult. Just to make sure to have, you know, it's downstairs, so it's going to be really hard for it to fall up through the floor. It's like, if we got the anti-gravity thing going on, then for sure. Okay. Alright, so that was Camelot. Camelot. It's just a model. Sorry, y'all. I love Monty Python. But y'all want to hear something really silly? Okay, so I didn't grow up watching Monty Python, and I got introduced to Monty Python for the first time when I was 13, but not in the way that you would normally think. I actually got introduced to the video game Monty Python on the computer, and so I played that game for like a lot, and I knew all the quotes on there, but I still had never seen the movie. And so after, you know, convincing my mom to let me rent the movie, I fell in love with it, and like now I know almost all the words. And yeah, so check out the Monty Python video game for the computer. I can't say that it's great. It's funny for sure. Okay, so up next we have Cheffish. Pew, 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 pew. I'm getting that stream deck, y'all. Getting it. Can't wait. Let's see here. Let me see. Cheffish picked up Space Adventures. Space Adventures? Space Adventures. That's what it says. I think I meant to put Space Invaders. That's funny. Space Adventures! Yeah, I know. So I've never had one before until I was at the Gaming Classic in Milwaukee. And I had so much fun, like, loading up the different sounds. Oh yeah, that's right, Ray. You were saying that you use it for your daughter sometimes. That's so cool. I love that. It's kind of like the Wii. Like, I love when you can use something for, like, other than intended functionalities, or that it's, like, it makes things more accessible for people to, like, communicate or exercise or play. Like, inclusivity is awesome. Yeah! See, that's cool. Okay, I don't think that's... It's not gonna fit. I'm not doing that. I don't trust that. Okay. Cheffish, are you in here still? Do you want me to mail this to you, or do you want me to mail you an envelope and then we pick up the stuff? You pick up the stuff. I bring you the stuff. We hang out and we have game night. I'm going to set your stuff aside for right now because I can reach out to you on Discord too. That way, I do have a box, but it's kind of, it's one tiny little box. Plus your other cart, and I don't want to like crush your box. So I'm just going to set it here for right now. Oh look, Chris James is next. Chris James is next. Oh dude, you got that friggin' dope Nintendo case. I think it's so cool. Sorry, I have eyelash in my eyeball. And some gummy bears. Oh Lord have mercy. Get out my eye. This is so cool. So Chris, it slides off all the way. I guess it was always supposed to slide off. Yeah, because it doesn't go. Oh, okay. So at one point in time, it did have a little tab on the very bottom that prevented it from sliding off. So this one's still there, so you can't push it all the way off. But the bottom one does slide off. So just be aware. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing is so cool. Like, when I first saw it, I didn't know what it was. And I was like, what is that? That's really neat. I'm gonna put the gummy bears. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I put your gummy bears in the protected case, so they'll be safe on their journey to you, Chris. Now, if I just gotta figure out how to box this up and send it to you. Okay, I got this, y'all. We can do this together as a team. We got this. It's all good. Oh, dang. That sucks, Chris. You have the weirdest luck. It's like good and bad all the time. Alright, so check it out. So, we have the thing. We're making it a Frankenstein box of 2. No, that spool of boxes is, that spool of discs is already on its way to you. I have the tracking number. I just haven't sent it to you yet. I'm sorry. But it was because we added more discs to it after the fact. So I had to repackage it and reprint the shipping label because it was a little bit more weight. And so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't want them to send it to you postage due or anything. And right now, pirate ship has been kind of like weird lately. Like I feel like I had 2 packages that they measured, and the dimensions were slightly off. Like overall, the dimensions weren't different than like what I said, but it was like laid out differently. So it was, I gave it 2 inches too much on one side and 2 inches not enough on the other, and they ended up charging me like an extra $8. So yeah, everything's there. Okay, so that's how I'm sending it. I'm making it like this, and I'm putting the 2 boxes together and taping it. Get with it. Get with it. Come on. Let's go, baby. Guess what I forgot to include inside of here? Your thank you note. Just know when you get it, it's from me. Okay, so we are at 16 plus 10 is 26, 27, 28. 28. Just 14 less 7. Yeah, dude, backlight that thing. So what's really funny is Like, I know I've been sending these gummy bears out, and I've had people like, no, I didn't give you gummy bears, and I'm checking the video, and I'm like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You just missed the gummy bears somehow. So, alright. So that was Chris James. Alright. Up next. We might have to do half the packing before and half the packing after. Just because. Okay, so this is going to Kriska. Kriska picked up the Pokemon Crystal. That's appropriate. And that was the one that I replaced the battery in, and got it all good to go. May or may not have eaten them all. I believe you've eaten them all, Chris. I 100%. Like, I had to stop eating them because I was making myself sick eating them all the time. But it's like when you have all of them right there in your... Like, pineapple is my favorite of all the bears. Even better than bear flavored. So pineapple is my #1 flavor, and then I love cinnamon gummy bears. That would be my second favorite. I just like that they're a slightly different texture than regular gummy bears because they're like sticky, almost like orange slices. So, I know, you're like, ew, orange slices, gross. Perfect. Alright, and that was Christmas. You like orange slices too? Oh, Chef, do you want me to pack your stuff and ship it to you, or do you want me to bring it to you and send it home? Because I don't have a good box for it. Everything I have is like not even slightly too big, it's obnoxiously too big, or like I'm running the risk of having the post office crush it. I have no problem with like modifying one of the boxes to make it fit, but I just wanted to ask before. Yeah, that was your Pokemon Crystal. Okay, cool. That's what I figured. So, cool. Let me just... I'm going to print out your little label real quick. Totally cool. Alrighty. Just gonna send a thank you. Alright. So Chris is here. Xanar, Chris Ryder, who's my friend Ray, is here. Ray's house was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still here. But yeah. I would sprinkle them in, like, throughout the stream as kind of bait to keep people going, because, like, you're going to have people that are going to pop in and out throughout the night, but as long as you have them listed for everybody to see so that they can go in there and, like, mark it or pre-bid or whatever. Like, even though I know pre-bidding sucks, at the same time, the items are going to go for what they go for, and if it pisses people off that they can't get it for $1, that, you know, that's just how it is, unfortunately. So I think that posting them in there is very helpful, especially when it's just one person running the stream. It is very hard to sit there and, like, update all that stuff as you're working. Nana! I mean, Chris is also, you know, that works too. Okay, so up next we have Dark Fallon. Dark Fallon picked up the PSP 4 game lot right here, and this had stacked, and it had, what else? Medal of Honor Heroes, Invisimals, and what is this? Fight Night Round 3 in these little cases. And then they also picked up Daxter, the non-greatest hits version, PSP Avatar the Game, and Crisis Core for Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Greatest Hits Edition. Son of a gun! Okay, so we got Crisis Core right here. Then we've got Daxter, and we've got Avatar. Let's see, can she do it where she doesn't accidentally pack the packing slip or the stuff before she... Ooh! Okay, y'all, so PSP games are 7 inches long, or fit in a 7-inch by 5 by 5 box if you have the case for them. Just an FYI. So that's cool. Cute. Sorry, y'all. I had that nitro coffee. I'm still not done with it yet. Plus, I had 2 Celsiuses today. So, yeah. I'm a little zippy. I'm a little zippy today. That's okay. That's okay. Do, do, do. Man, y'all, I saw somebody's packing that I was like, dang, maybe I need to step up my packing. So they had each individual item was wrapped in paper and then wrapped in a bow and then packed in the box. And I'm like, dude, that's some packing right there. But is that too much packing? Okay. Let's get this. Don't close it up, Ms. Balance. You got this. Okay. So we've got our first situation where the person has paid for over 16 ounces of weight, but their box only weighs 14 ounces. So what are we going to do? We're shipping it at priority weight. That's what you were saying the other day. I've never played Crisis Core. I didn't play a lot of games on the PSP. I really used it more for movies. When the kids were in the car, they played games. Wow. So, yes, you can use a priority box, but you can't use a priority flat rate box. There's a difference between the two. So, and I can show you what the difference is. Or I can explain what the difference is. I think I have priority flat rate boxes up here. So, but essentially there's priority boxes that don't say flat rate. They just say priority on them. And those boxes come in various sizes, and you can use those to ship priority. There's also priority flat rate boxes. Flat rate boxes mean that you're paying a flat rate for that box no matter what the weight is. So you're not allowed to use flat rate boxes with whatnot because the shipping program that they use doesn't do flat rate shipping. And so they sometimes are getting charged more for the shipping than what they actually paid, and so there's issues with that. The caveat to that is if you modify a priority flat rate box, whether you make it bigger or smaller, they're supposed to run it as priority by weight. So you can technically use a priority flat rate box, but you have to modify it in some way, shape, or form so that it's not as was. So what I will do sometimes is I'll use a priority box, and then I will apply a flat rate box because I've had a hard time finding the non-flat rate boxes in store. You can actually order all this stuff on the post office on their website and pick it up in store. It's all free. So I would highly recommend that. You can get all different size boxes and stuff like that. You can have it delivered to you, or you can pick it up at the post office. So, yeah. Alright, so up next we have DD Paw. They picked up Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis. I love this game. The Sega was just, that's what I grew up playing. So I just have really fond memories of the games. Your brother had your crystal? Yeah. Well, like I said, so what I was going to say was, Chris, so, you know, they're not unusable. You just have to modify them. So, you can cut the boxes down some to make them usable. Or you can also wrap them in a poly bag. So that's what I was going to say, is sometimes what I'll do is I'll use the flat rate box and I'll put it in a plastic bag. And then I'll tape that plastic bag up to the box. So, I feel like that's kind of a loophole because you're not supposed to use priority mail boxes if you're not using priority shipping. But I'm like, well, I'm using priority shipping, I'm just not using the flat rate shipping. And since you didn't have the flat rate shipping box available, I couldn't use it. So, that's what I'll do. Exactly, Chef. Like, seriously, recycling them, because once you find out the right size box that you need, it's easier. But yeah, like figuring out like what box fits best and stuff like that, like just getting them from other people and seeing what they used is great. I also reuse Amazon boxes a lot, because yeah. PS2 9-game bundle, 30 socks, 30 bits. Alright, so this is going to Dirty Socks. This is a 9-game bundle. It's got SpongeBob SquarePants, The Movie, Aragon, Legends of the Dragon, SingStar Rocks, NFL Game Day 2002, Jam Pack 15, Dance Factory, Dance to Any Music CD, Civil War, and Madden 06. So, if you were in our last stream, y'all all know. Yeah. So, you, basically just, you just flatten them back out and, like, store them in your closet as a good way to keep them, you know? But yeah, so our whole goal with the last stream, and probably with the next couple streams, is to move some of the large quantities of inventory that we have that are just sitting around that we're not going to have time to do anything with. So we're going to do more of the broken consoles. So if other people need parts, or if you need you know, like stuff from the insides, you need new guts, you need a new shell. We'll continue to have the controllers and accessories and stuff like that. £3. 3 pounds. So close. Yeah, 2 broken consoles. If you get the Xbox, it was 2 broken consoles, and if you get the Xbox 360S, it was 3 broken consoles with no hard drives. Yeah, that's why we were telling people, so those are 19-pound boxes. each one of them. So the 3 Xbox 360s is 19 pounds, and the 2 Xbox OGs are 19 pounds. So when it's time to buy them, buy something else first. Okay, so that was Dirty Socks. Yeah, and like honestly, I have no idea what's wrong with all of the Xboxes. I just don't have time to mess with them, to be honest. Like I have probably 40 broken original Xboxes, probably 60 Xbox 360Ss, probably 20 Xbox 360s, the white ones. There's a couple PlayStation 2s, 3s, and 4s in there. Like, well, see, okay, so those consoles, you can't trade them in. They won't take the 360s anymore. Otherwise, we would have already traded them in. They're getting picky. If it was a PlayStation 4, they would have taken it, or if it was an Xbox Series 1, they'll take them now, but I don't think they take 360s anymore. It's really more for people that are just needing parts and stuff like that, or they, you know, like, whatever they need for it. Super Mario Bros. Kart only. Yeah, it was the first time we've ever done it. So we were doing 2 broken original Xboxes for $50 and 3 broken Xbox 360Ss for $45 plus shipping. Yeah, I mean, but also trading in a bunch of broken ass consoles to, you know, GameStop, like, depending on where you are, they get kind of pissy after a while. Super Mario Bros. Cart only, Super Mario Bros. Cart only, let's see here. Ow, ooh, ow. Yeah. Cart only. There we go. Alright, so Dwayne picked up, Dwayne937 picked up Super Mario Bros. 3, cart only. I'm trying to get as much of this done. It's very true. That's one way to get rid of them. Some people need them. And again, like if I had the time to fix them, I would. But now I'm like, I'm not even having time to do like the cleaning streams like I used to do, where I'd spend all day cleaning like 20 controllers and stuff like that. Like I miss doing that. I really enjoyed that content. I just don't have the time for it anymore. And that makes me sad because I know that that's content that people enjoy. 1, because they're learning stuff, and 2, because it's entertaining. So I do want to get back to making that content. Over the next 2 months, it's going to be a little crazy for me. But once everything settles down, I'll get back into the swing of things. Alright, so that was Dwayne. Yeah, and there's a good chance that a lot of those Xboxes are repairable, you know. Considering that, you know, you might have one that works, that, like, fixes the other one. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, so, and it's kind of nice, it's like having so like I've said before, you know, when you're able to get these items at a low cost, then it's a good learning tool, and if you break it, it's already broken. So it's like, what's $25 to learn? What's $50 to learn? You know, and what if you fix it and then it works? It only costs you $25, and now you can sell it for whatever, you know? Or what if that one Xbox fixes 5 Xboxes? No. So support who you need to, Chris. Like, you don't have to just, you know, get what you need. You don't just have to get it just because. But we appreciate the support. Alright, so Emilio628 picked up the Game Boy Advance Super Mario 3, Super Mario Advance 4 cart only. That is a name right there, y'all. Emilio. Emilio. It is so sad. So, okay, so had that situation today. There was a disc, that was a very expensive disc, that I just had this feeling, I was like, let me check it before I pack it to make sure it's good. And because granted, it was notated last night. These have not been tested. These are not, you know, blah, 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 blah. Bid at your own risk. But still, in my heart of hearts, I was just like, this one I'm worried about. And I tested it, and it didn't work. Like, it loaded up halfway, and then it stopped. And I was like, oh, no. And so I was like, it was a GameCube game. And y'all know that GameCube games are notorious for once you buff them, they no longer work. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, because at this point, what have I got to lose? The disc doesn't work, and if I send it and the customer gets it and it doesn't work, there's a 50-50 chance that, you know, regardless of what we said on the stream, that, you know, they might not be able to fix it either. Like, I don't know what other people are doing. They're sellers too. They could be buffing their own stuff, yada, yada, yada. But I just felt really icky about that. So I spent some time, and I tried hand polishing it first, because it's dangerous, in my experience, to use the JFJ. I haven't gotten great results with it on GameCube discs. And so, hand buffed it, and it didn't work. It's like crap. So I have to put it on the JFJ. So I put it on the JFJ, and I only put it on for like 30 seconds. Because again, I got nervous. I didn't like it. It just made me uncomfortable. And so I took it off the JFJ, and I cleaned it off, put it in the console, and it didn't work. I was like, crap, did I really just mess this up? I just closed this and didn't put their packing slip in there. Oops. But yeah, so after all of that, I was like, well, let me just try to hand polish it one more time. So I'd already buffed it in the JFJ, but now I'm doing the fine polish, the blue gel stuff, that normally I don't ever use on the discs. And I was like, well, let me just try and see if that smooths it out a little bit. And so I took that with the towel, you know, the buffing towel, and I buffed that disc, y'all. And it loaded up immediately when I put it in there. Like, I felt so freaking good. I was like, yes. Because, you know, it's like I said, I don't want somebody to get something. And granted, if I said it was tested or not, you know, like I said, it was noted that it wasn't tested. But that was the one game that they were going for out of the whole thing. And can you imagine, you know, how upset they would be if that didn't work? So alright, so this was Emilio. Custom Robo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, I feel you on that. Yeah, no, it was Custom Robo. It was on the GameCube lot that MadPix picked up. And MadPix is a loyal customer, y'all. Like, you know, I want to make sure I take care of her every single time she buys from me. I'm not, you know, I don't know if she's got a store or what, but she's been a very, very good customer, and I appreciate her business so much that I want to make sure I take care of her. And so, yeah, so I made sure that it worked beforehand. She is, dude. She really is. Yeah. So, honestly though, Chris, don't waste your time on Whatnot with DVDs, because it's not a good marketplace for them. Literally, like, you could sell a bundle of DVDs and maybe get $5. I mean, and I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm kind of saying don't do it. it's easier just to put them on eBay and let them sit there on eBay and sell as they do, and just put 10 movies on every single day than it is to try to have a show on Whatnot and then have all of them sell for $1. Because it might hurt, like, it would hurt my heart. That's awesome. Okay, so we got Figueroa 1954, and they picked up a Daxter PSP Greatest Hits. So I'm trying to get this done as fast as I can without messing things up. Figueroa, because I do have my onboarding in 30 minutes. Alright, so Figueroa got Daxter, Greatest Hits. Spy an Eevee? Where's an Eevee? That's funny. Where's an Eevee? I was like, my cat is named Eevee. It stands for Ebola, though. Oh, Eevee, yeah. Yeah, so her name is Ebola, and her middle name is Zika. And it's a funny story how she got her name. Yeah, no, Evie. So, y'all know that I study epidemiology and biostatistics, and in my undergraduate program, I was studying paleopathology. So I've always studied disease and people. And so I have a degree in anthropology, which is the study of humans and evolution and stuff like that. But I focused on the diseases that have evolved with humans, and also forensics. And so I am very fascinated when epidemics happen and pandemics happen. And so I got her during the Ebola pandemic or epidemic a few years back. And I just thought the name was really pretty. It's named after the Ebola River in Africa. And I think it's a pretty name. And so I had a bit of wine one night, and I told my daughter's best friend that if I ever got another pet, I would name it Ebola. And about 2 weeks later, I got the cat, and she came over, and she's like, what did you name her? And I was like, I haven't named her yet. And she's like, well, you said you were going to name her Ebola. And I was like, you're right, I did. And I was like, that's her name, and it's been ever since. But my kiddo didn't like it, and so he said it made him sad when he was little. And so he said, can we call her something else? And I said, well, we can call her Evie for short. And so, yeah, so that's why we call her Evie. And it's funny because my niece is Eva, and so she gets called Evie, like E-V-I-E. And so there's times where I've talked about the cat, and my niece thinks I'm talking about her, and I'm like, well, you don't use the litter box, so you're cool. Okay, so up next we have Jigsaw 64. They picked up the PlayStation 2 Champions Return to Arms disc. They also got the Mario USB GameCube controller. And they got, I guess it's a Wii controller, but it looks like a GameCube. And then they also got Mario Bros. 3 in-box, no manual. So I'm going to use a box. Yeah, I'm going to use an 11 by 8 by 5 box. It's a little bit wider so I can get the game in there without feeling like it's going to get crushed. Super Mario Bros. Controller. It's like, how did you even spot the cat? She's over by the stairs. Did she walk behind me for a minute? She's being very sneaky today. She's been napping in like weird spots. Okay. Oh, so I'll show you the Super Mario Bros. Games in there. No manual though. I think I have a box I can put this in. No. 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 Yes. See, I never played Pokemon until Pokemon Go came out, so I had no idea, other than like seeing Pikachu on stuff. I never had any experience with it. So it's like I am so, like, I feel like such a poser sometimes. It's like I know who they are now, but I didn't watch the show growing up. I never played the card game. Like when I was younger, I lived in a really small town, and so like we didn't have, like, the closest big town to us was 35 miles away. So and like the town I lived in, it's kind of like like where you live, right? Like there was 64 people in my graduating class. There's 900 people in the town now. There was 1,200 people there when I graduated. That's awesome that you still have all your original cards. So 26 ounces. Perfect. 6, 7. That's awesome, Ray. See, I played Magic growing up. That was one thing that actually like hit our town. You know, and like I felt like people didn't like Pokemon. They felt it was more of like a kid's game, and so and it also wasn't on the TV where I lived. So, you know, it was just one of those things where we just didn't get exposed to it. But I played the heck out of Magic. Yeah, General traded all of his Pokemon cards in. He had a... Like, first of all, General was #2 in the nation for Pokemon the, like, first couple years that it came out. And he was going to go to the Pokemon Grand Championship or whatever it's called. But he broke up with his fiance or girlfriend at the time. And he gave the tickets to a friend of his. And so they went and they played. And it was cool because he actually, like, met the kid, like, later in life. And was like, yeah, dude, I remember that. That was so dope. Dude, yeah, like, the old cars is where it's at. Definitely. Alrighty, so we've got Green Eyes up next. Green Eyes did streamer support. Pew, 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 pew. And then she also picked up an Xbox 360 3-game bundle. I feel like I have something sticky on my butt. Sticker? Weird. Sorry, y'all. I keep sitting down and it keeps sticking to my leg. question for y'all. So I did my streamer support at $7 for the first time, and I know that seems like kind of an odd number, but I did it like that because that covers the cost of the gummy bears and then the fees, and it leaves me with about $5 left over, which would be about a cup of coffee, which is what I represented it as. Do y'all feel, well, obviously, Chris, you bought one, but do y'all feel that was a fair price? Do you think I should add more stuff than just the gummy bears and some stickers? Because I want to make sure that people are, like, again, y'all know I'm not trying to have people feel like they're taken advantage of. I hate that. And so I want people to, you know, feel like it's a good thing. Shabawi. I'm getting pretty good on these, like, weights. Well, see, okay, you don't have to pay the shipping. Like, Whatnot pays the shipping for you or whatever. But I'm talking about, like, so for mine, because the gummy bears weigh 4 ounces, automatically the box has to be 4 ounces to ship. So it cost you guys, like, what, $4.50 maybe? $4 to ship? No. I'm just saying, like, I would, if you're gonna, so you can have multi-tiers too. Like General, his is like $25 or $15 and $25. And so his 15 was a pack of cards, because that's about what those retail, they retail for like $7 a pack. And then the additional $8, you know, like after everything, it's like $5 in fees. Or $5 is what you get after fees and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll look at yours. So again, like, I know people will or won't, and I know people tip for nothing on Twitch and stuff like that. So I totally believe that there are people out there that don't care if they get anything at all, but I just want to make sure that I'm being fair. Oh, okay, so Chris, you want to learn how to do the scroll on Streamlabs? Alright, so this is the free controller that's going to... Wait a second. Did you just do that? Okay, no, yeah, you tipped me on Cash App. Which was, yeah. Oh, Chris, you're so sweet. Yeah, no, I didn't put it on there today. I didn't even, it's like, literally, it's right here. Boop. Yeah, no, I remember when you did that, and there was, yeah, dude, and I used that $4 for coffee. So, thank you. And I was like, yay, Chris helped me. Yeah, no, I don't know. Again, like, I just want people to be happy. And I appreciate the support and the love, and, like, nobody has to do anything, you know? I just, again, that's why I'm doing candy and, like, snacks and stuff like that, because it's like, you know, that stuff makes me happy, and I think it makes other people happy. No, Chris, no, no, no. You don't have to do anything. I appreciate you just being here. Seriously, like, you just hanging out with us and helping us get the hours on the streaming and stuff like that, that's all we need. And one day when we go to California, you're just going to have to meet up with us, and then you're going to have to be like, all right, look, check this out. This is where we go. This is the good stuff. Like, this is the hot dog place we eat at, or whatever. You know, like, here's where we get the tacos. Like, that's what we want. We want to build friendships and relationships more than we want to build business, you know, like, partnerships. Yes, I mean, we're going to make money. That's fine. But, like, I'd rather, like I said, have an army of friends. So, I remember in school, my teacher used to tell me all the time that the way I wrote was really unusual, and the way I talk sometimes is really unusual, that I used a lot of negative sounding words in a positive way. So I shouldn't be using an army of friends, because using an army with a positive thing like friends is the wrong way to use that word. But I don't know, it's America. Oh my god. Y'all are like, okay, hurry. Okay. 13. I'm a mess though, y'all know. Yes. Alright, y'all, so I've got about 3 more minutes of packing that I can do. So I'm going to try to get the next one packed. And then I'll have to pop on later and finish packing everybody's stuff tonight. I talk too much. I need one of those things that like reads out the words to me. Like every time a text pops up, it's like the robot talks to you. Nice. Okay, let me do that one. Or that one. Okay, you know what, y'all? So the next 2 boxes I have are too big for me to pack. Yeah, definitely, Chris. So the next 2 items, or next 2 packages, are just too big for me to pack on stream in the next 3 minutes, and I need to get ready for the onboarding. So let me go ahead and close down the stream for now. I'm going to do onboarding. It'll take me about an hour, and then I should be back on to finish packing. We're about, let's see where we are. After I do the next 2, we'll be halfway done. We'll be more than halfway done. Yeah, so I will see y'all in about an hour. Make sure you hydrate, take your vitamins, eat some snacky snacks,